Good morning, guys. Good morning. I think most of you must have attended the session last night. If you haven't, it's already uploaded. I think Matt just has to post a link. But apart from that, what a morning! What a red bloody morning, right? This is why you never play candles. This is why you never play candles because a lot of people must have bought calls based on this candle saying, "Oh, it's a reversal, it's indecisive." But hell no! In this market, you don't play candles. It's simple as that, right? Unless you're holding some profits overnight, fine. You're looking for some continuation. But if you play candles in but if you play candles in the market, the market's gonna push you away. But let's just go over this. We already went over this chart last night, but just very quickly, 4,000 will be huge. There will be buy orders around these levels. However, we hold under 4,000, right? And we are not unable to recover. If it's a panic sell, we hold under 4,000. Possibility of a quick move, sell off to 3,900, 3,800. All right, it's a very I don't think 3,900, 3,400 happens that fast, right? But there's no guarantee that it cannot. I want to stay open-minded. But am I gonna buy put? The question is, as the market opens, am I gonna buy puts right off the open? I don't think I am. I'm gonna let the market settle for half an hour, 1 hour, because in the morning we might get direction to one side. Maybe we dip and then maybe we reverse. Well, if some put options come off, maybe we rip in the morning, and then the weakness kicks in, and then we go down all day. The ideal scenario that personally I'm looking for to happen today, like I'll share it with you guys. Personally, what I'm looking for to happen, if that happens, I'll play this. Right now, so if I go on the 5-minute chart, here's a scenario I'm looking at only if it happens. I don't know if it's going to happen that way, but let's see. Very low chances, but if that's the scenario that takes place, then I may have an idea of what's going to happen in the market. Then I'll probably take my position. So we're going to open a low. We're going to open low around 40, 60, 70, around 40, 50. I think we're going to open up lower. Around these levels, somewhere we're going to open up, I think. If we come up towards 4,100, if we test 4,100 today by any chance, means S&P goes green. All right, means it goes green for a little while. If we test it, I'm gonna add on to my shorts for a downside. All right, that's if that happens. It's a very I don't think so, because the market has to rip up a lot in order for 4,100 to happen. My first scale in can also be right here, and these levels of right here, which is roughly 4,070, 40,080. I'll see how the market behaves here. I'll see how the option flow is. Maybe I might even scale in here to play some shorts. Now the question is, am I going to enter these? I don't know yet. All right, I'm going to watch the flow. I'm going to watch the entire market. I'm going to see the orders coming in. I'm going to see the liquidity in the market, what's happening. A lot of factors will kick in, and based on that, I will take my steps. All right, because options will be priced high. VIX is at 34 bucks, $33 right now in the morning. Okay, so VIX is extremely high. Options are expensive, and I'm not in a rush. You know why? More than the downside, now that we're come down a lot, and I already know the way the positions are building up, here's what I'm excited for. Vanna rallies. These you can play if you save your cash, if you preserve your capital. But if you go in with all these other plays and you keep stopping out and you're not going to make profits, when the time comes for Vanna rallies, means this is going to be a lot of play, obviously, right? Let's say, for example, if you have a 10K account, right? I often talk about this almost every time I can, manage size. If you have a 10K account cash, just for an example, I want to have that $100 spare to put into a Vanna rally, because if that SPX $1 option hits and I catch that Vanna rally, this can go all the way to 5,000 bucks. $100 to 5,000 on SPX has happened countless times this year. All right, and it's going to happen countless times in the coming months. So it's up to you to catch it, save your capital, and let those plays play out. Okay, so that's something I'm gonna wait for. Do we get one today? I don't know. Right, even if I miss one today, that's fine. I'm not in a rush. They're gonna happen. There will be a lot that will take place. All right. The only thing you should be worried about is if SPX starts holding under 4,000, then we're probably gonna come down, and then that's the downside. And then if we go on the weekly chart, right, if we do give up, something that you guys need to know, if we hold underneath these levels and we come and test this zone right here of 3,900. Here's what the market is basically setting up for. And I feel sorry because I know a lot of people are going to do this, and I just feel so bad for them already before it's even happened. All right. We're going to test this level. And a lot of people are going to call this the market bottom. Many people are going to call this the market bottom, and I already feel bad for them. right? Their failure to understand inflation, their failure to understand what's happening in the market, and just blinded by upside only. That's it. Now, I'm not saying this cannot be the bottom. Can it be the bottom? Of course it can be. But you want some confirmation. You want some few months of data of CPI, PPI, of many other things. Already the FOMC meeting, the rate hikes, like many things factor in here. Okay. If we do get the market to come to this zone, I'm gonna wait for the market to come to this zone. Holy shit! What's wrong with my mouse? I'm going to come wait for the goddamn. I'm gonna wait for the market to come down towards 4,000, 4,100 for a retest, and I'm probably looking at a scenario like this, something like this. All right, and then maybe somewhere around these levels, 3,600, 3,500, we settle right around here, and then maybe I'll do some swings for 2-3 months out where we might get a bounce. All right, and sorry guys, my mouse is completely messed up. And then we see what happens in the coming months. Then that's still one of the scenarios I'm looking at. The market is not about to bottom anytime soon. That I can tell you guys from my experience. I could be completely wrong, but the way that things are, based on the data we have, the information we have, the market is not going to bottom out so soon. All right, now let's go on some charts. I just want to compare 2008 quickly to 2028. That's what the title says, right? So let's just see how that goes. When in 2008, you guys see this huge consolidation, even though we came after almost 8 years to the highs. After 7 years, we came back to this highs of 1600. This is the scenario I'm looking. Now, I'm not saying the same thing like this is going to happen, okay? Unless we get a major event, unless some default happens, I don't think it's going to be as bad as 2008. But many stocks are already down so much, they've crashed even worse than 2008. All right, they're in the year 2000 category, but I'm talking about the S&P here only, and that's it. And so S&P here. So on the monthly, this right here is what I'm looking for. Something like this, or a retest, and then another move to the downside of something like this. And then obviously the 50 MA, which we're pretty far away on the monthly time frame. All right, so this is the move I'm looking for up to here. Do we get more downside? I have no idea. We gotta wait and see. All right, so for a few months, I'm not in a rush to take any leaps. Why would I? There's so much volatility in the market right now. There's so much volatility in the market to bank so many plays. But I do expect some upside here. Nothing goes straight down, nothing goes straight up. So I am expecting a little rip, little bullish signs where I will add on to my shorts. All right, and Palantir just completely ugly earnings, right? I think it's below the IPO price. I think their earnings were okay. What they said was their growth. They're expecting a softer Q2, right? So any company that says we're expecting lower, they're gonna sell off. All right, we've been seeing this ever since I've been doing pre-market now, almost for 1 year. So this I have been covering. Anytime a company lowers their guidance, most likely they're about to get slapped. All right, and then we have Bitcoin, BTC. We'll just quickly go over what a beautiful chart, right? Many people were stubborn; they did not believe in this downside, right? Personally, I just stayed open mind, but yes, this was pretty much a given after all this chart. A lot of, like even me, I had my trend line here that if this breaks, then we're probably gonna my mouse is completely messed up, but this trend line right here, basically from here to here. Okay, I'll just delete this quickly. From here to here, and it broke through. Now the most important number here is 30k. 30k breaks, 20k likely. All right, I'm also open-minded to 10k. All right, I'm not that I'm calling it, but it's possible. All right, and then obviously if we get back above 36k hold, then I'll see what happens. Then 40k will be first, and then 46k, and then 54 or 52k, I believe, and that's too far right now. But there is a great saying in the market, you've all heard it: when there's a lot of fear in the market, is a time to pick up. So right now the time has started to pick up certain stocks, right? I'm not talking about Bitcoin here, just certain stocks in the market where you want to do your due diligence. You want to go through the fundamentals of the companies that are doing great, their numbers are great. Those are the companies that you might want to pick up and buy some stocks for long-term equity. All right, a lot of homework will have to be done. Maybe there's a good chance. Now, for example, if you like Palantir, long-term, I think they're a great company, right? You might want to go through on their fundamentals and just see in the coming years what's their scope, right? What can they perform? So here, these are scaling opportunities. I think these are scaling opportunity. $8, maybe it comes to $6. Is a scaling opportunity, because eventually when the market turns, some of these stocks will go back to their all-time highs very fast, slowly, and then go even much higher. So even if Palantir, you buy this under $10, and in the next 3 years, even if it comes back to 24, 28, you're already more than 150% up on your investment. All right, so for long term, some of these stocks are going to be a lottery pickup. it's a blessing. Go ahead, do your research and pick up some companies. Like you want to start scaling in slowly, not too much, just slow. Okay, slow. And then next we have MSTR coin. I'm not even gonna cover coin, just absolutely disgusting, right? Absolutely disgusting. This straight down. This solely completely straight down. Look at 429 here, rip, and now it's just selling. It's in double digits. How low does it go? I have no idea. We might even see 50 on the stock. I mean, the way it's going, right? Or we might reverse. Let's see. But now the numbers, and obviously crypto has a lot to do with this. And then let's see what happens. Completely ugly MSTR, right at the 200 MA on the weekly. Can it hold? I think if Bitcoin holds this, holds. If Bitcoin does not hold, this thing also goes down a lot more. I think it can definitely see double digits. It was just trading at how much? $90 not too long ago. All right, in 2020. So we're not too far from there if Bitcoin continues showing us weakness. One of my favorite stocks right now, Microsoft. We're under 270. That's the number one break that we have under 270. I'm already in puts for June. Right, I have exposure, right? I did not my position is free, as you guys know. Those puts are going to be more than 100% up again, right? 270 is critical support. Now, personally, what I'm looking for a 275 retest. If happens, to scale in more shorts now, more swing shorts. While some of you guys will be looking for dips, I'm going to be looking for swing shorts on these rips. All right, and if these don't work against me, that's fine, because I want to play the downtrend. This will be my scaling swing, and then 280 and 290 also open-minded. All right, means I understand the upside if this swing does not work, for me to maybe average down on my swing if required. I don't average down, but if I have time on my position, it's something I can probably average down later. All right, if I feel like it. But for now, we finally broke under 270. It was a strong support, and now we have all the way towards 260 first. All right, if we go continuously to 260 and we sell off today, I'm not worried. I'm already in my position. Then at 260, I'll probably manage my profits. All right, I'll probably get rid of my puts. I'll wait for a few days. Let's see what happens. The market settles. Some banner rallies will show up. These stocks will also rip also. And then Microsoft, next time it comes and tests this zone, this is where I will probably add on to my shorts. All right, so let's say if Microsoft dips here, it comes back and retests this short, this zone. This is where I want to buy in my short again, and then maybe most likely it comes down further again in the coming months. Right now, these scenarios I'm drawing based on some understandings I have, based on some homework I did over the weekend. I put in a lot of hours yesterday just reading on certain things, how these charts might play out. Right, God bless. Go do your homework. Manage size will be on voice chat for premium members. Anybody that wants to join our premium, please message us on Discord or in our free chat, and we can guide you. God bless.